Hello and welcome. And I managed to get everything ready. Isn't that fantastic? Oh well. Live, there. And that's fine. Oh, I was wondering why the fuck I wasn't able to zoom in so I could actually see chat. I wasn't able to zoom in because of the small curious thing that, well, unfortunately it doesn't really help if I push control on my laptop's keyboard and I try to zoom in on my desktop. Kind of two separate things. Alrighty. And there we go. Nice. Wait, I think I forgot something. Oh, right. Yeah, I did forget something. You know, it would be nice if Elden Ring used the same loading system as what was it again? Oh yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales. It loads so quickly that it's insane. Well, on the PS5 it loads insanely fast. Alright, so we will be streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, or maybe 2 hours and 50 minutes. Now, we are first gonna do something here. And there we go. Why do I remember always going for something? Well, I got some runes, but wasn't that good, I think. Probably take another look at it. Ah, just 800. I mean, that does give me 10% of what I need. Now, if you have a really good weapon at this point, you can easily take those down. Alright. Let's try it. Well, I got one. Damn it! And we got it! Nice! Huh, well, could have gone better, could have gone worse. Wait, did I see? No, that's mushrooms. Sure, Mama Dad T-Rex. It kinda seems like it. Wait, bad. Did a gust of wind kill it? Alright, let's get this bird. Huh. Usually it fakes the first? Alright, I'm curious, why the fuck did he not use his R2 attack? Damn! I kept pushing the button and he just did nothing. And I'm pretty sure I had enough stamina for it. Yeah, that was why I was running under him. I was actually trying to have him use his R2 attack. Oh well. Alright, so yeah, it wasn't that. I was thinking, alright, maybe I pushed too high on the button, causing it to not actually go in. Nope, still works. Oh well. Wait, we get barely any runes for this. Huh. So it's not actually worth killing them. Are you fucking kidding me? Let me hit it! Yeah, it gives me about 300 runes. Yeah, alright, it is this way we should go. There's an enemy standing in fire. I need to see what's going on here. Well, we saw what was going on. And it seems like the many enemies in this area will give 25 runes for each kill. That's barely anything. No, it is barely anything. Let me show you. Status. We need 12,904 runes for a single level. Offering me 25 runes for a kill is gonna make me simply say, no, I think I'll do literally anything else. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, if I only get 25 runes per kill in that area. Oh, so that's something that might give 18. No, 81. Right, so we actually want to go in there. There's also somewhere else we want to go. But we're gonna go for that castle first. But. What a nice but. You know, I've been thinking, should I try a normal one of these days? It's not like it's actually gonna be outright easy to do that run. But alright. Yeah, these guys are giving me a lot more. Wait, did he get stunned when he attacked me? Will you stop it? Yeah, we got about 2,000 runes here. Now you. No, that wasn't actually what I hoped to find. Oh well. Now I heard something here. Yeah. So yeah, my plan actually worked there. I wanted to kill it and then heal before it gave me the thing for killing it, which is giving me all of my healing back. Well, not all of it, but giving some of my healing back. Imagine if you picked up 2 and then instead of adding another where it says, oh, you got 1, then it simply added it to the one that said you got 1 and then changed it to you got 2. I think the reason they didn't do that is that it would confuse people. I remember the first time here, I actually ended up falling off. Yeah, I actually fell off. Great times. Yeah, I think it was this guy that got me. Praise the ladder. I think what might have happened is that I saw this ledge, didn't see the enemy, and tried to walk out on it. Now there's actually something else you can do here. You can try to kill this thing. It's not a great idea, but you can try. You see, you can actually instant kill them with most weapons. There's a hole on top of them. If you get close to that, I'm trying to do something here. Damn it! I thought he'd go after where I was standing before. Alright, this is not going well. Alright, seriously, how much point does this bastard have? And how big lead resistance does he have? Apparently what I did was a bad idea. A very bad idea. Oh well. I think I heard something. Besides the lion that wanted to treat me as a chew toy. I mean, I could go for ranged battle, but no. Nope. Hey! That's very rude. Stop that! Alright, now he hides behind this shield. Yeah, I was doing really poorly this time around. But, is it here? No. It's not. But why do I remember there's supposed to be a fist weapon in this area? I mean, it could be... maybe they should turn that towards here instead so it doesn't go through the wall. Sure. Alright. By the way, I remember once having been able to go through all this without having to deal with the one that shoots at you. I don't know what I did to have them not shoot at me. I just remember that they didn't. Ah! Flaming strike. I think it's supposed to be good. 260, and there are a few of them in this area. It might be a bad idea to fight her. Alright, we were able to kill her. See, that enemy, from what I remember, the reason she's a pain in the ass is it's a special one of the bats. More exactly, that one is a lot stronger. It has other attacks, like it can poison you, and it can also grapple you. You do not want that. Oh, for anyone wondering, what is it I chose to use? What skill did I use a lot? It's called Endure, and essentially it does so there's less of a risk that you get staggered when you get hit. And in certain scenarios you want to be able to just keep hitting the enemy. By the way, something else I gotta say I like about this game, they've done so, if you walk into the enemy doesn't actually notice you. And the reason that is good is because in the other games it has been way too finicky regarding, alright, am I close enough to do a backstab? Or am I gonna get noticed by the enemy? So in this, they simply say, fuck it, you can walk into them. Ha! I just kept using heavy attack that actually staggers him. He had 82 hit in health left. Alright. And now we have enough to... I see 2 tigers. Tigers, are old lions, they could be a problem. Alright, so apparently regulates just to barely just barely do any stagger, no, any poise damage. Nice. Alright, so we made that slightly easier now. But we still have a problem. How are we gonna handle the tiger? The old lion. Well, you're dead. Ha! Alright, we're not gonna go that way. We do not have a build that can easily handle those guys. But there might be another way for us to get down without also dying. It's a bit too high. And there we go. I don't think I've ever been in this area before. Alright, he's about to die. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone up here before. Which I can see is a bad idea that I haven't done. Yeah, jumping down here, I'm pretty sure that's a terrible idea. You would not die, but you will lose most of your stamina for a moment. You see, from the looks of it, you first lose a lot of stamina, and then if that goes all the way down, I think you either lose a shit ton of health, or... oh. Nice. Nice view! Now, had it not been, well, so foggy, then it would probably been even better. And had we been able to see the stars, then it would have been fantastic. Wait, it's supposed to be noon in the game, isn't it? Yeah, red indicates loss of health. How did that guy have solid health? Oh, it was... I hadn't killed him. It was that guy. Alright. Alright, so... I think I know why that is tough to security. I'm not supposed to be here yet. That's what I've done wrong. Oh, if we up Arcane enough, what's gonna happen is that we are gonna get more bleed damage. Did you say you weren't supposed to be here yet? We haven't had any deaths for a long time. Let's get a few. You fucking... Oh, I thought I was dead! I had no health left, so I thought I was dead. And I can see that we will have a problem. That enemy cannot bleed. So, the knight doesn't bleed, from what I remember. Ah, well. Damn it, I hate it when it's 2-on-1. But this game loves 2-on-1. Are you fucking kidding me? And they both rushed me at the same time. I will not fight both at once. Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck gave him that much range? God damn it! I forgot about this part of the game. Yeah, I forgot all of the late attacks. I'm sorry, but hitting him in the shoulder, where his shield isn't, that's not hitting his shield, ass. Ah, god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to make it a rule that do not ask me to add you on Discord. God damn bots have now started doing that. How do I know it's a bot? Because it's the same introduction every time. I'm sorry, I gotta did for XY reason. But add me on Discord. No, I'm not adding you on Discord. Why the fuck did I do that? Just dodge for next meeting. Alright, I'm pissed. Let's see. Alright, so that... What? The activity feed doesn't actually work on on Twitch? You know what? I'm gonna have to change the death counter anyway. Might as well see if I can quickly change the rules too, so people stop asking me to add them on Discord. You know what? No, I'm gonna do that afterwards. So, what punishment are you gonna give for it? I'm just gonna give people a timeout for that one. You know, I could probably take on that boss. Yeah, I don't believe it for a second, and it even says likely ban evader. So it's pretty obvious what's actually going on. You know what, I thought about something. That should do so I can kill it. God damn it! He usually isn't that good at hitting. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, fuck you! And fuck that shitty attack! Oh, so now you joined early. Oh, fuck that! I almost don't want to count that one because of all that shit. I was still counting that shit. But damn! Completely forgot about the nearly endless combos, extreme tracking, and it reacting to you trying to heal. Alright, there's something even worse about that. The Godskin duel. And then there's a user who actually tried to... No, they don't actually detect when you try to heal. What they detect is your animation for healing. It's the same guy. Your sword isn't that big. Great, so now it's 2-on-1. That's fair. And that one, depending on how far away you are, it will extend the reach of the attack. Alright. What the fuck happened to the sound there? Great. Now I can't get through the materials. Oh, are you fucking with me? At that point... Don't dodge! No, don't dodge now when all the attacks are over, you goddamn moron! And that's... bullshit! You know what? No, I can't time. I shouldn't time him out for that. I get really close every time, so that's why I'm not. Oh fuck! He's not immune to magic. No, he's not immune to magic. Attack already! I told you to attack, damn it! I told him to use R2, but instead he was just staring at him like a moron. Alright. Yeah, I was definitely out of reach for his sword at that point. There's no doubt about that. Oh, fuck you, punk! That's not the direction I'm pointing to. Why would that still be in my inventory? It has no uses left. I went down, how? What the? That's still not where I point you goddamn incompetent moron! Alright. No. Great. Bullshit! No, no, no! What? So apparently they still have damn mechanic in the game. If you try to do something you can't do during the fight, he'll scratch his ass, and then once he knows there's nothing there, instead of you're in a fight, pay attention to the fight. He then chooses to look behind himself for a few seconds. Who the fuck thought that was a damn good idea? It's a terrible idea to have that in the game. That's my wounds are over there. Come on! That's not where I pointed you at. And I also dodged once. That's... Good job. Also not where I pointed you at. Nope! We are getting our runes and then we're just getting out of here. Because that... Oh, fuck you all the way to hell! We are not letting that happen. He's not supposed to go into the fight until the first one has gone down to X amount of health. Had they... No, that would be outright moronic. Had they actually... No. There's no way they would do that. That would just be moronic. Have they actually made it more difficult by adding a timer that are really low? No way. There's just no way they would do that. It's already not one of the decent fights in the game. You don't make it even harder. What the? I will not fight you under any circumstances before the other one is gone, so fuck off. Alright. I made a mistake. That was not what I wanted. I wanted a full on. How the fuck did I get that shit? Alright, well, I'm still gonna. You know what? Yeah, I will update the rules. Might as well do it now. Shouldn't be that difficult. But yeah, apparent electricity is what I should use. Content, settings. Oh, it's private moderation. What the? Chat rules. Alright, so apparently Twitch's system is awful. There we go. Now that's a rule. I've directly added it so people are not allowed to ask me to add them on Discord. So now that's not gonna be a problem anymore. Well, they're still gonna do it. It's bots after all. Well, if they do it now, then I have a reason to ban them. Well, I'm gonna mute them to begin with. So yeah, I got something. Huh, I don't have any grease. Oh well. I fucking hate that attack with a burning passion. And it is actually going a lot better than usual. I hit his body, not his fucking shield. So apparently being aggressive works very well against them. actually got him! Nice! But yeah, I gotta say that doing so, it seems like it's also on a timer. That's not a good idea. I really did not like that specific part. Damn. Alright, we have plenty of health as is. So we're just gonna keep upping this. There's really no reason for us to go after anything else. But I need to check something, because I know there should be more that we can get right now. No, not what I clicked. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take a look. Why am I wrong regarding that weapon? That's a dragon. That is done. Oh, alright, so that's why I was wrong. I went the wrong place. That explains a lot. So I think the reason that the activity feeds regarding Twitch didn't do anything, or told me that someone followed, is because if it's a likely ban evader, then they don't get mentioned. Which is kinda good. +9, so we're going after the ones that are called 4. Yeah. Do we have any of those? We do. But we probably shouldn't go for them. No, we probably shouldn't use them. Of course we should go for them, but we shouldn't use them. Alright, so now we have direct access to the castle. We want to go back here because there was something else I wanted. By the way, so far, the run where I had to use daggers, I'm not sure what I would say was easier or harder. Daggers can be a lot easier, but they can also be harder. You see, daggers, they don't have the benefit of easily staggering enemies or stunning enemies. In fact, it's very hard for them to do it. So daggers have that downside. But at the same time, they also have the issue that, well, not really gonna have an easy time when it comes to... Right, the line is still dead. That's good. You're not gonna have an easy time when it comes to hitting the enemies, because they have the same distance issue. As fists do. Alright, why could I not backstab him there? Oh. But yeah, I don't know why I couldn't backstab him. So, we know in the fight against the Crucible and the Misbegun, you need to be fast. So you shouldn't have a shit weapon like I did. Alright, there... Wait a second. Yeah, this is slightly longer. But that one deals a lot more damage than... yeah, if I use dexterity, then that'd be really good. Now this one might actually seem like it's really good, however, most of the enemies have immunity to Holy. Well, we got what we wanted. Ty, you know you said you'd get all of them. I mean... Yes, I did say I'd get all of the fist weapons. Ty, you know there's one that you can get right now. I mean... Yes, I know there's one we can get right now, easily, but I don't want to kill him yet. He's useful to us. Like, for anyone wondering what I'm talking about, the blackguard that we bought an amulet from that he had stolen, if you kill him, he drops a fist weapon. We have 8,000. We need another 1,300. Yeah, that was 1,600, so that was a little bit more than we needed. Let's take a look at the guy down here. Well, those swords with text. It would be interesting if it was hints about spawning a boss.
Yes, right this. Well, Caelid, Caslis, I'm hung.
Oh, 2,500. It's expensive, but it's definitely something we're gonna need. Alright, I spent more than I sold for. Alright, so we are gonna need to do that. You know, it is possible to make improvements to Elden Ring regarding the content and the world in general. However, from what From Software has said, they won't be making anything that has either a bigger variety of enemies or anything that are bigger in any way. The reason they won't do that is because then they'd have to, well, start taking risks and at the same time they'd also need to hire more people. Supposedly they didn't actually take a risk with this game. They expected it to sell 4 million copies. I think it's over 30 million copies that has sold so far. It might be more. So yeah, they didn't consider it a risk, but they only expected to sell 4 million. Rotbone. So we avoided, we were able to evade the dragon. Yeah, I think the dragon is right over here. No, that wouldn't be right. I don't think the dragon is that close to where you need to go. Yeah, it's probably over here. Alright, where we need to go now is over here. No, that's Linus Rice, it's not there we want to go. This area. There's an item we really want from here. How long time would it take me to kill the dragon? 70,000 in health. We deal, let's say, 200 damage per hit. So divided by that's 700. 350 hits. That's how long it's gonna take us if we don't count the bleed it's gonna do. But yeah, you saw that the bleed did 14,000 in damage. Alright. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot less than those 350 hits. Thanks to bleed. Imagine if the killing this dragon had a really negative effect. That would be a good way to incentivize people to not kill the dragon. Which is very much against what you usually do in From Software game. I deal shit for damage. Final Millennia is gonna be a nightmare. And using uncharged heavy attacks. That does about the same, well, uncharged heavy attack doesn't even do the same as a full combo of light attacks. And charged heavy attacks? Assault. Oh, it's dead. Nice. A new draconic power. Alright, that's good to hear. So, now we can level up. And all the small dragons in the area are also dead. You're supposed to kill them to kill the big dragon, but if you have bleed damage, you miss on that. Right, 100 and one more in health. Alright, so this area is not one we're actually gonna fight all the enemies in. Alright, we are avoiding them. You see, there you see it. It uses poison on you. Now, what we need here is part of medallion. There we go. You see, now we can actually activate the lift. If you activate the lift, then what's gonna happen is that the Radahn festival is actually gonna activate. We barely do any damage. In case you're wondering why we want to fight Radahn, well, he's one of the main bosses. Are there another reason? Yes, there actually are. We need to fight him to... We need to fight him to continue Ranni's questline. And you see, once we deal with him, we can then go to where the next part of the questline is. And then we are gonna get something we need power with. Though it won't make this specific weapon that much better. It's more that it makes something else better. You see, by doing part of her questline, we can get something that makes our weapon a bleed weapon. Well, it's already a bleed weapon, so why do you want that? Well, here's the thing. If you add bleed to a weapon that already has bleed, then what happens is that it improves the bleed quality. As in, it does so that bleed is increased for it. And that's going to be very useful. Alright, it is actually used to jump. Oh, nice. Aren't that big one here? Gotcha! Didn't actually know you could stun that one. I thought you could. Well, poise break it. I mean, gave me something. Well, I don't use Radahn Sword Seal. Some say, oh, do you use it? No, you take more damage if you use it. And early on, that more damage is significant. While later on, when it wouldn't be that significant, then it isn't actually that useful. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, apparently not. How far are these guys gonna hunt me? Get over here, you fuck face! Finally! Wait, did I just lose health from him falling on me? I think I did. Yeah, get over here. No! Don't start shooting at me! I wanted to get over here so I didn't have to deal with the other ones. Let's hope that they didn't see me. Ah, well. Now, we could just activate the Radahn Festival the quick way, since we did make it there. But I'm gonna show you guys the way you're supposed to do it. See, we got the two pieces of the amulet, the Dectus amulet. See, Dectus medallion right, Dectus medallion left. So what you want to do now is you want to go this way. Ready? Oh, and while you are here, you may as well go here. Yeah, it's over here that you use the Dectus lift. Or if you want to take the long way, then you can go here without any of the medallions. You are right, you don't actually need the medallion to be able to go there. You can get about halfway through the game without having any of the great runes. Oh, yeah, without having great wounds.
Your seamster, Bok. He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him? When you can. I'm sure he would be much contented.
Oh, alright.
Shall I turn? Let my hand rest. Share them with me.
It would be nice if she showed up every time.
Good to see you. Do you remember me? You helped me, please, Master. Allow me to serve you. I'm happy.
Alright.
Master, do you ever make it? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible. I don't ask anything.
It's not a good
in
idea
return,
to actually
and,
let him do it,
I am
because it
your
makes it
personal
weaker.
Seamster. Oh, please do.
If you let him do it, your armor gets weaker. Yes, it also becomes lighter, but not enough to justify doing it. Alright. Where is... Oh, right here. I'm gonna say, where is the church? It's right over here. Someone saw me and I don't know who or from where. Not that it matters anymore, because now they're back to where they were before. Ah, well. Now we can upgrade our healing, which I desperately needed, because it really did not go well against a certain boss. The boss did about as much damage to me in one hit as I could heal. Well, that's not good for us. We would like to be able to heal about double what a boss can do in damage to us. And now they can no longer hit me. Now we don't really have to worry about anything. Well, if anyone's wondering, when are you going to do the madness build? When are you going to do the draconic only build? Both of those are going to be a nightmare. One will be a nightmare because of the fact that it takes forever to use any draconic attacks. And I have to find a way to kill a dragon without using anything against it.
Spoken echoes, shall I share them with?
Sure, I'm interested.
The earth tree become one to wallow.
By the way, if you choose to take the long way around, and I do really mean long way around, then you will also end up against the boss, a magma wyvern. Not an outright, not really an easy boss, but not a hard boss either. Oh, and with this area, if you don't use the medallion to get up here, those two will attack you. I think it's only 2 great wounds you need. To be able to enter the city. If I'm right about that, then we could actually enter the city right now. But we're not going to. What? Why not? We have an objective we need to do first. Hello, Melina.
The Erd Tree, only a little further till the foot of the Erd Tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd Tree, where Mother gave me my purpose. Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
Interesting. So once she already there says that she's going to die.
Bok the seamster, ready to make... Oh, please.
Yeah, there she already hints that she's going to end up dead. Wait, how do you know she ends up dead? I've beaten the game many times. This isn't my first build. I would never recommend doing this as your first build. Ever. Do something like a straight sword. Right, 10. Getting another 3 should actually... Oh. Yeah, we're gonna get the map before we leave this area. Ah, well. Yes, we will kill Radahn tonight. Alright, so... let's go for Radahn this time. There's no reason to postpone it any further.
Thought I might find you here. I must admit, I was a little worried. We missed our meeting. But it looks like you're still in one piece, eh? You must have heard by now, right? That Starskirt Radahn holds Ranni's fate in stasis.
Yeah.
But once he's out of the way, it'll spring back into motion.
If anyone wondering,
we stand against
my knee just felt weird, so I stretched it out a bit.
The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. Once more into the...
Hello.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, my dearest demigod of the shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general.
All right.
Claim glory and grab that great rune. A celebration of war.
Yeah, that's alright, we're here.
Festival.
Well, kinda it is.
But now, oh, gathering the
Alright. Now, what we need to do is we need to kill Radahn. And that's it. That is all we need to do at this point. No, that's not exactly easy. I've had to use a fist weapon against him before, and that was because someone wanted me to do a holy only run. I I'm not sure I ever finished that one actually. And it's the same person that suggested, you know what? How about you do a madness only run? But enemies are not affected by madness. No damage to him there. That I hate using. I can't hit him. Are you kidding me? Why could I not dodge that? Damn! Dying from this earlier. It's easy to get into the second round. So that just shows that we're fucked. Oh, well, fuck you too, game! It proved that I was dual wielding. And I don't know when or how it did it. So I can't avoid it for next time. Bullshit! I had cover right in front of me. What the? It's already dead. Gotcha! Damn it, all of a sudden I avoided it. Where are... Fuck off! this? What is going on? I can only find 2 of the summons. And he's already down. Yeah, the healer is down. No, stop running away, you goddamn coward! Stop pretending to be a Beyblade! I knew he was gonna do it. Alright, so those only want to target me. Wait, why did that not hit him? I was literally up his ass. Bullshit! We have a lot of health. We weren't even close to a scenario where that should take us out. Alright, so that's 2 times we've been downed. I'm still gonna call bullshit on that one. I'm 99% sure we should have survived that. So I don't know what happened. Oh well, so we literally had our head up his ass and tried to hit him. The game thought, no, you do not get that hit. Those, for some reason, don't count. Not what I was going for. What the? I've literally just healed. How does my horse not have any health left? Alright, stop focusing. Get away from me, you fucking piece of shit! It kind of sucks that the game needs confirmation that you actually want to heal your horse. 99% of the time you really don't have the time to confirm it. What the? He's still going after me. Wait, what the? Yeah, I can see. Yeah, knew it. I saw something over here. Wait, what the? 2 hits and I'm down from 3/4 of my health. Fuck that! There's not really anything I can do. Well, I could go the easy route. Well, we've died 3 times so far. Let's go the easy route. That's not what I meant by easy route. We need something else. Well, don't know where I can get it. So hard route it is. Do you have to kill him? I actually do, yeah. You know, I'd wish that it would give a bigger hitbox to No, that's... Well, we're out of that. Alright, can't get that one right now. Because he insists on being annoying. but damn it. Alright, now I just need to get out so he doesn't kill damn it! I will out of stamina at the absolute worst time. No! And I got the last hitting on him. We got him. Alright, quickly gonna have to do something here. Banned. Deny message. There we go. But yeah, it was the worst possible time that it wanted me to do something. It wanted me to heal my horse.
Ah, good. What a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared.
Yeah.
By Radahn. And you. And did you see that afterwards?
Yep.
Falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale.
Yeah, that's a good
He was a
question.
living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nokran, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more. For Mistress Ranni.
Yeah, but it's going to be against
Let's meet where
you.
we will go into my only purpose, the curtains rising.
Yeah, your final act. Well, you don't actually have to kill him. But if you do return to the location where you end up fighting him, you will end up killing him. Four levels and 4 more in damage. Absolutely useless.
One hit was all after that, and as such,
Yeah, well, Radahn also
As luck would
was
have
able to
it,
kill
I
me in
can
2
just-
hits.
who could expect?
Considering he liked to
you
do 8 or more hits in a row,
Who could
it wasn't really good for me.
Just you wait.
Another problem was I couldn't actually always hit him. The issue was that I could hit his horse, I could hit his leg, but if I tried to go in between, his hitbox would prevent me from getting close enough, which would have the effect that I couldn't actually hit him. It's the same if you use daggers. So I already knew that was going to be an issue. That, and I've also used the faith only weapon. That is a fist only weapon. And that had the same issue. I didn't count whether it was 3 or 4 deaths I ended up with, so we're counting 4 deaths. Yeah, I'd rather say that I've died more than I have than going too low. Alright. You know, after they've... I think they ended up adding voice chat to Elden Ring Night Rain. If they did add that, then I bet that they're going to add it too in the next From Software game. Well, the next Soulspawn game. We could go for that one. We could also go for that one. The problem with both of those are actually the exact same problem. Oh well. That's not where we need to go. This is where we need to go. I've been thinking, maybe I should get one that... No, we can't get a lot of hits in on the enemies anyway. Kind of pointless to do it then. Yeah, that doesn't look normal. What? The horse butt? Well, that too. But I was more thinking about the stones that are hanging in midair. There's a trader taken care of. Onward to Notcron then. Go on, I'll catch up. I don't remember it being this way. It's not. It's this way. Thanks for moving it out of the way. It made it easier. I was right. It was the other way. So once we finish this area that we're going into, then we can go to the capital. Oh, fuck! So we've more than doubled our death at this point. I think we started with having 6 deaths. We now have 14. I look forward to whatever run I do next, because I know that there are gonna be some bosses that are gonna be absolute nightmares. Whether I do a madness only run, or if I do a draconic only run. I think there's a dragon you can trick to walking off a ledge. If I can find that dragon. Yeah, this water doesn't look good. I'm wondering how good the next game is gonna look. See, I'll give them this. The game was in development for a very long time. So that may be why the graphics could be better. Try jumping. You know, it would actually be nice if disapproving of a message or rating a message poor, if that lowered the appraisal and punished the other player. But on the other hand, there's also the whole thing about people like trolling each other. And stopping all the trolling would be a bad idea. Alright. So, Radahn, when we were up against him, he might have done he more than 1/3 of my health in damage per hit. And at the same time been extremely fast. That's not a good combo for me! Unless I'm the one who does that. Imagine not having leveled up your health a lot. You'd get down in one hit. So, am I gonna fight the Great Thief the hard way? I think I'm gonna take on the Mimic boss the easy way. You know what? Fuck it, we'll take me the hard way. If you take the Mimic boss the hard way, then people are not gonna complain. You only beat because you did it the easy way. No, we can't. They do complain about it. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I think they should perhaps increase the player's range just by half a meter. Chance of seeing keep things up close enough. Alright. What the fuck? Alright, now I know I no longer have a choice about getting something. I've had issues with a wire for a very long time. But now I can't postpone it anymore. I have to get a new wire. Huh. I'm first gonna show you guys where we need to go. Over at the feet of the statue is where we need to go, and right over there should be a way for us to get down. Alright. I'm sorry if it was a long time where you guys couldn't hear what I was saying. I did not expect that to happen. Right over here. We don't actually have to fight any bosses. We might have to fight a few tough enemies, but not a single boss. To get to the part we want. Alright. Let's take a look. Precious item. Well, he's actually right, so I'm gonna give him a like. Well, I'm gonna rate it good. The black ones... I don't think the black ones are any good. Why not? Because I never use them. What the? Why the fuck did he not dodge? He just took every single hit while I was pressing dodge, 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 dodge. Damn! I guess he's more masochistic than I am. Wait, you're masochistic? Well, I'm playing this game and making the game harder for myself, aren't I? Ah, well. Oh, you all heard? They finally heard our cries regarding Bloodborne. We are finally getting more Bloodborne. We're getting a fucking movie. Not. Finally gotcha. I don't think I need to be able to heal for a little bit. Oh wait, they're going to be the giant boulder and that enemy too. So yeah, you didn't actually have to go that way. Oh. Oh, we actually did have to go that way. But... oh, that meme. No, he did not lie. Thank you, miss. So you who had this one? Well, it wasn't the same person. By the way, when I during a stream said that, oh well, I wonder what the lore is behind that giant thing. Someone said, oh, that doesn't have to be lore behind everything. No, but it just seems weird to have a giant skeleton on top of a building. Well, maybe there's a reason they have it there. Yes, and that's what I'm asking for. What is the reason? We got it. We can now add blood flows to our weapons. And we have a lot of stone sword keys, so... Alright, so when it shows you text, you can't crouch. So when I actually do bad damage? Ooh, what? Legendary! Mimic Tear Ashes. Yeah. Now there's actually something you can do here. See, you can jump out here. But it might be a bit risky. I don't remember entirely what you can find. Well, we don't have a choice anymore. By the way, there were originally a very interesting quest line that they removed from the game, where you had to help a mimic that essentially then ends up trying to take over your life. Sounds like an interesting quest line, right? Yeah, well, they removed it mostly from the game. Which is too bad, because that's honestly seems like one of the most interesting quest lines. That they've ever done. Well, when you know the details of it, then yeah. I don't remember the exact details, but you had to show it certain locations while it was inside your character. And then after some time it would then go out again, and you then have to face it, as I think it wanted to take over your character's life and do your task for you. Now this area is actually a bit difficult. Celestial Dew, I think that allows you to respec, because you can actually do that in this game. So I think it also makes you lose 5 levels if you do try to respec. Alright, so that is gonna be the troll. I actually tried to have him dodge that attack. Oh fuck. Alright, got him. See, that was easy. Yeah, I decided I may as well just hit it as much as I could at that point. Ouch! He landed on my head with his ass first. Couldn't you have landed some other way? Your foot, your back, anything else? Imagine our character having enough health to survive that. Fingerslayer Blade. Nice. Now we have everything we wanted. There's actually a boss that I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to beat. There's also some I'm sure I'm not gonna try to beat. Alright. Wait a second. We have forgotten one important thing. So I'm gonna say right now, I'm not gonna be fair against the Godskin duo. I am under no circumstances ever gonna do that again. I've one time, well, maybe 2 times, fought the Godskin duo on fair terms. And it is not worth it. Sure, I can say I was able to beat the Godskin duos after many tries without making the fight easy. But if you've actually managed to do that, beaten them once without having made the fight easy for you, here we go. Then congratulations! Now don't bother with that ever again. There. Fiddle's Cookbook. Sleep Pod. You see, they are extremely susceptible to sleep. If you hit them, or the ground right beneath them, which is actually the better place to hit it, then they fall asleep right away. And they stay asleep for a long time. Most of the time you can kill one of them while the other one is sleeping. you can also make both of them fall asleep. Alright, so... Oh, I can purchase new items. What can I purchase?
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. The Felilu. I'm glad to see you here. I found it in Godric's grafting. You were the one to defeat. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make...
Thank you.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my... If you haven't already, father is a leader. I'm sure talking to him will... It's about time I head... I'll see you again.
I destroyed the
About time I
table.
head... I'll see you again, Warwick.
I actually know when we need to talk with her, but I don't remember her questline being easy to do. Alright, so that means we can easily upgrade that. I had no idea what we became able to to buy.
You've received the... Then I bid you well. I am known as a tarnished. You now belong to... You'll be after then as your fellow. The inheritors of the... We of the... Godric the General... Praetor Right. Morgoth. And... Rennala. You'll still be after...
Alright.
I understand you. She's my daughter. I took her in when... Oh, I'm here. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate despite her looks.
Alright.
The Academy of Rennala is Rennala, her beloved Radahn, the Great Root.
I think we need to ask about all of them.
As his master, but now finished. So, despite his castle, as I suspect.
I'm gonna ask about all of them just so I've emptied out all his conversations.
Praetor, he is a Ruth the volcano. It was the Strykard. Morgoth, it lies at the two things until we've set your sights.
Huh, alright. But yeah, I just remember a certain quest line being really hard to do. Not because it was actually difficult to get through it, but more because I really had no idea when I finally had done things right.
I apologize, son. Well done. Something to mark the occasion. As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Yeah, I can see why his fighting days are behind him.
D is an old friend. We found ourselves, but our paths have... Though that's hard...
Let me show you. Do I have something so I can zoom in on him? I don't think I do. Yeah, I didn't buy it. If you look down, right above our character's head, there's right now a branch that is sticking out. Now it's yeah, it's down here. And that branch shows that he is inflicted by death. Well, it is most characters, yes, but there's actually a god of death that is spreading some kind of blight over the land by just existing. And that's what he's infected by. That is how easy you can kill him if you actually have the right things. Now, we're gonna do something that might seem like a bad idea at first. We're gonna change the element on our current weapon.
took you. No matter, it's all. Lay out your arms.
Alright, blood. It's gonna lower the damage a bit, but it's also gonna do some other things. Yeah, now it deals more blood damage. Are we gonna... I mean, we'd have to talk with her a few times then.
I am fear circumstance. Great champion. Perhaps you might doing so. And you, do you think it where I come? Ah.
Alright, I think you have to do it 5 times. And then she tells you some secrets, and then sooner or later she then chooses to leave.
You are what you felt light up inside. Though it is, but come back to me. I will take you in my...
Alright. You then have to use the item. And until you do, I think you have less health. Was it that you have less health? That one could actually be useful against... Yeah, you have less health. But it could actually be useful against... against Melania. Having high poise against her, I found that to be really useful if you want to tank her waterfowl dance. You can actually tank part of it, but it's not a good idea to tank too much of it. This thing, they actually had it in Bloodborne, but then removed the functionality from it.
I am pleased. Would you like now?
Yeah, we have to do it 5 times, I think. Then we can do a quest line.
You are so. I was known after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions. I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life. To do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this.
Aww.
As often as it takes. My dear, might I
sure,
ask something
what is it?
of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Yeah, we know.
A certain person.
Well, you can find out who it is.
As a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart.
Well,
so I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. I'd like you to find it's a very precious.
Well, what you say is going to be very literal. Very literal. Alright, so let's see. Dagger received from via deathbed companion. Shviz returned to rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold, silver intertwined, but is now worn down by a black gash. So essentially, they only give you clues as to who might own it. gold, silver, and has to do with the whole death thing. Gold, silver, and talked about what's the island named? Really? Is it then considered a resource? We got something death related from beating the Submariner, or whatever he was named. And that is when we could talk with him.
What is it? The map indicates where it will lead you to go.
But yeah,
Oh,
gold, silver,
what have we here?
and has to do
How
with
did
the...
you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Alright. And then we need to reload this area. Now he's gone. And the door over here is open. Yeah, see, more of those thorns.
Finally.
It's named Deathblight.
To its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well. Though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold.
Yeah.
I am Via. Deathbed companion.
Yeah.
Hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting. To one day, welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object?
Well, considering that he may bring death to everyone, everyone have a right to object.
The many and the meek.
Well, he's dead. But yeah, Deathblight essentially causes, well, it causes those spikes or weird things. They appear first out of the ground and then through your character and kills you. So it's dangerous. However, it doesn't work on. I don't think it works on anything else than players. Well, player characters and invaders. Well, we can continue Ranni's questline. We don't have to continue it anymore. Let's continue it. Oh, well, I still have this. Alright, so at this point, we don't actually have to continue Ranni's questline. Doing so will only be for our own sake at this point. Well, it would be to get the ending we want. But it's an... It's a nightmare to do it.
Ah, not blithe it seems. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread.
Alright.
Ah, but before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this.
Oh, right, that.
My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion.
And
I must
do it again.
Torrent too for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service.
Well, I intend to do more.
What is it? I too am to depart on. What is it? I too.
Alright, so essentially, our next goal is gonna be slightly difficult now. Because I don't remember the exact thing you have to do next. I think there are 2 things you can do. Oh. Wait, just to be sure that I don't mess up. There we go. I want to be sure that I've reloaded the area just in case. I'm just destroying everything in my master's room or tower. Alright, so if the door isn't open yet, then what we need to do instead is we need to go to another tower. Let's take a look. The door is open. Wait, are you serious? We wrapped off the mist? Really? Wait, where does this bring us? Oh, alright. Yeah, time to piss Ranni off. Because this way we actually continue her quest line. If you don't know this is how you continue it, it's not that easy. Well, it's not something you'd suspect unless you actually notice this text. Nothing happened? Alright, then let's ignore it. No. We're gonna bother her.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we?
See?
Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense.
Alright.
Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Ranni the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Alright.
Perform for me. Eliminate the name of Ranni the Witch is. I will not brook
She's
disobedience in this matter.
And we can't use our horse here. Though this would be one of the best places to use your horse. If you could. Oh shit. And that's why you need to be careful in this area. Alright, there we go. Wait, what? Holy fuck, it does a lot of damage. Nope. And that didn't do much, but it did do something. Alright, so my idea that did not work. And I just lost all health I healed. Ha! That went just the way I wanted it. It did? Well, not really, but... Alright, so the problem is, if I go the wrong way... Alright, yeah, right. And he's right. You don't want to go that way. That is not the way you want to go. You actually want to go this way. If you go the other way, you are gonna get to a point where you essentially get to a dead end. It's gonna look nice, but there's gonna be absolutely nothing for you there. Alright, so... in this area, you have a choice on what to do. You can do things the easy way or the hard way. Oh, Dr.
Let
Ranni.
us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean.
Yep.
Of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers. As a candidate to succeed Queen Marika. To become the new god of the coming age. Which is when I received Blythe. In the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers.
Alright.
I stole the rune of death. Slew mine own Empyrean flesh. Casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since. And the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Well, you're already dead, so why would you?
I turned my back on the two fingers. The baleful
Why would they care if you're already dead? I mean, sure, your spirit still exists, and considering how this world works, you would actually be reborn. So maybe in that regard they care? Let's see. 7,500. Oh. Five. That would get me 25,000. All right. I think I'll do that, and then that. If we got it to 60, then we'd hit the soft level cap for that. Meaning we'd get a lot less... oh. That's kind of beautiful. We'd get a lot less out of it. So once you hit level 60, you may as well stop spending points on health. Now, you don't actually need to go through this area. And there aren't anything that good in the area either. And dead. Oh, this one. You see, this area, from what I remember, it's actually only good for you if you have a magic belt. It's also a pain in the ass if you have a magic belt. Yeah, we were able to kill quite a few this way. You see, those explosions insta-kill the enemies. And if you can get them all together close enough, you can actually insta-kill most of them. Fine. Heal. Alright, got one. Stop it. Oh! I thought I had done all of them down in River Hill. So I couldn't stun them, and they didn't take bleed damage either. And yeah, that would be useful if you do summoning. I don't. So already you can see that there haven't really been anything of use to us. Remember there being something... God, I don't like these enemies. You know, I wish there were mimics. No, not mimics. Well, yeah, mimics. Chess mimics in this game. It's kind of too bad that they've only been a thing in Dark Souls. But those who were whining about this game being unfair are gonna whine even more than let them. Who cares what they think? Alright, so this area is a pain in the ass if you do things the way you're supposed to. I recommend just run past that. By running past it, you don't have to deal with some balls that you barely do any damage to, and some really weak enemies. We might go back here later, because killing that ball that dropped those is actually a good idea. Alright, so him dying can fuck you over. Holy fuck, that's a lot of damage. Wait, he double hits? Alright, punk! We got the punk! Yeah, it took me a little too long to realize what was damaging me so much. It's because every single time he hit me, he actually hit me twice. Because he would do a two-step on us. Alright, Moon of Noxtella. Yeah, increases memory slots. That's why it's good for magic users. Doesn't really matter what kind of magic. Oh, for hole. Not sure what the person means by that. Now, this was both the hard way and the easy way. But it was definitely the slow way to get to where we need to go. See, we need to go there. But we could have gone that way instead. I'm gonna throw... Really? I'm not allowed to use my horse here. Oh, fuck you! I had not seen that he had noticed me. By the way, I think the one that dropped electric enemies, it actually also dropped something really good. It might be something we are gonna need to get back to later. But right now, it would be a pain in the ass to try to kill it.
Even when I turned my back upon the Two Fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal for an Empyrean, he was a colossal failure on the part of the Two Fingers, Blythe and E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path, that I must betray everything and rid the world of what came before. Ah.
Sounds like you want to destroy
Should
the
I
world.
add thee to the list? Another one, kind of heart, as kind of heart as they. Ah. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget.
Alright.
I've let slip. Forget what
I will forget
thou'st
none of it. Upping Arcane will later be a good thing for us. For now, we're just gonna up strength. It also ups our defense a little. For now though, I need to up the death counter, because I've died at least 2 times since I last changed it. Alright. So now we're about to finish her current quest. Yeah, sword fighter. That looks exactly like Blind. It's just weird. That was too close. They're gonna instant kill us. If that one goes all the way up, You'll see how it looks if the player dies by death blight. And I do not want that. Also because I'm not interested in dying. Ah. Oh, 5. Nice, we got 4. Well, we got 1 fall. We need to find out where we can get more of them.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the 2 fingers that Ranni the witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Alright, this is not what we want. Damn it! Could you just not? And finally gotcha! Well, that didn't help me. And gotcha!
Beautifully fought.
Nice.
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell
Aww.
Blythe and Iji I love them.
I will never do that. I will never tell Blythe that. Because what's gonna happen to him, if you try, is not good. Oh well. Yeah, we made a shit ton of progress. We also died a lot. And I did not expect that I would actually be able to finish that fight without dying. I tried it with Holy only, and I got my ass kicked. Oh boy, this location. I know how I can get more of these. But that's not gonna be what we're gonna go for to begin with. Alright, we're gonna go for this one to begin with. By the way, this area has unique Scarlet Rod in comparison to the rest of the game. This specific area, its Scarlet Rod is much more powerful than any in the rest of the game. If it does it again, alright, good. But yeah, you will see that it can actually keep going up for a while. I think it's in here. Is that something we want? Yeah. We need to kill that thing. How the fuck does that thing survive? Oh, so you can't lose health during that. That's really useful to know. If you're doing a backstab, then not a backstab, but missile attack or repose? Yeah, I mix it together. I think it's named repose in this game. If you do that, then you apparently can't take any damage. Now, if you're wondering, why did I do that? Greatly increases immunity. Normally it's at 219, we increased it to 359. That amount you see right there is how much we just increased our immunity. That's why I wanted it. Actually, I want to check something, because I could be wrong about explanation. Immunity, yeah, various poisons. And rot, yes, rot. That's exactly what we wanted immunity against. Rot grease, yes. Alright, they chose to ignore me. That's good for me. Try suffering. Well, I'm trying to do a fist weapon only run, so I'm already doing that. Now, if you're not doing a fist only run, going up there for a fight is a really good idea. But I am. But we need to go up there anyway. That did not help me. Yeah, so apparently that can remove a rot buildup. So we're gonna go over there, then over there, and over there. Not to the one that are close, but the one where you can see some light. Link, I have the high ground! I'm not sure if going out there is worth it. And we only have 4 of these. You know, it's been a while since the main team from Software has released anything. I wonder what they are gonna do. Imagine if we're told, for the PlayStation 6, on release, you're gonna get Bloodborne 2. My reaction to that would be, oh fuck you, Sony. Because, to say it as it is, I don't believe that the PlayStation 6 is gonna end up being worth it. Already now, they've gone so insane regarding what you have to pay for the PlayStation 5 that I would have to say, don't buy the PlayStation 5. Is it bad? No. Well, maybe you're just a hater. That's the menu for the PlayStation 5. This is the dashboard for the PlayStation 5. I have a PlayStation 5, but I bought it on release. It has increased almost by 50% in price because Sony wanted to. They may be saying, oh, it's tariffs, oh, it's the RAM shortage. No, it's not. Usually it goes significantly down in price over time because it is 5 to 7 year old technology at this point. So most of it has gone down, so they could lower the price if they wanted to. However, people are still buying it in droves. I think it has sold about 115 million units at this point. So it's not slowing down. Even though there are no exclusives for the platform. There's literally no reason to buy it. Well, it has exclusives. No, you can get all of them on PC too. I will say that in that regard, they've supposedly changed their mind regarding how they're doing things. So that's either a good or bad thing that they've changed their mind. And what I mean by they've changed their mind, it is that, oh, so you stopped losing health in that situation. Nice. It is that they are gonna do so that games don't come to PC anymore. So there's an actual reason to buy a PlayStation. Some are gonna say, that's a bad idea, they shouldn't do that. Actually, it makes a lot of sense to do it. Not doing it, while it was very pro-consumer, is also short-sighted. What sells a console are a great mix of exclusives that you can't get anywhere else, and it is the third-party support. Those are the main things that sell a console. Sony have not had any, well, they don't really have any exclusives. They have time exclusives, but that's not good enough to be considered exclusives. And they probably know that. Otherwise, they would have kept doing what they've been doing. And confirm. Ah, well. Yeah, we're gonna wait until that counter goes down. You see, You may say, oh, you can just get more of the resources to cure Rot. No, you can't. Rot is actually limited. No, the item you use to cure Rot is actually limited. It never respawns. So once you're taking it everywhere in the game, you can't get it anymore. Alright, there we go. Oh, if you fast travel, then it removes it. Huh. Now, there are a few things we can do. Should we just get the weapon we want already? You see, the weapon we want, we actually have access to it now. But let's do this. We might be able to do what we want to do. By the way, I'm gonna do something that is a bad idea, but I'm gonna try to do it anyway. What we are gonna do is we are actually gonna go for the DLC too. The reason it's a bad idea is because, well, the DLC is the hardest bosses, or has the hardest bosses we've ever seen in any From Software game. On the other hand, they did actually make a lot of the bosses easier. Consort Radahn? Oh boy. I used over 200 tries before I beat him. I've seen some VTubers play against him. They did better than I did. Oh, do you expect them to be bad? No, I don't. I've seen a VTuber who did level 1 challenge in Dark Souls 1. I've never done that. And I don't really have any intentions of doing it. Why do I always go the other way around? Alright, I remember why I always go the other way around. Because then these guys don't see you. Mistakes were made, I got stuck on them. He stopped right in front of me. Now, we're about to get into a fight that are a terrible idea for us to actually do. But the smarter thing would be to completely ignore that fight. And that's because we're not gonna deal much damage. And we won't be able to use blood against it either. And it deals a lot of damage to us. And it doesn't give us a lot of runes. See? And it's already taken most of our health while we've done jack shit to it. Wait a second. What the? What the? You stop it. I'm actually trying to heal. Bullshit. So, about 5 or 6 of my attacks didn't count. And you may say, oh, that's bullshit. I was standing right in front of him and using attacks. Unfortunately, because of how short our range is, you can hug the enemy, directly be right up in his crotch and then try to punch it, and it'll do nothing. The hits won't even count, because of your range. And they still haven't fixed that shit. That is something that needs fixing. I don't give a fuck what reason you have for it. See? And he moves around so much that I can't do anything about it either. Could you at least just not move around that much? Bullshit! Only the first, no, the second hit counted. Alright. Well, we have a lot of health left. That did nothing to him. What the? Alright, both at least counted this time. Could you stop it? No. What? Well, that attack counted twice. I'm not sure why. I don't know why I did that. Alright, please die. Whew, second try. I got absolutely nothing of value out of it. Except that You saw that I could do it? That's not worth it. Well, I proved I could do it. That's not worth it. At all. Well, we're gonna fight Margaret then. You can actually kill it before he turns. Hey, adieu. And gotcha again. And gotcha again. That was easy. Don't care for that one. It just gives me more stamina. Now, there are... Wait a second. Not there up here? I think there's supposed to be a grace up here. I guess not. Oh, it's up here. And we can now level up how many flasks we can use. How many times we can use the flask. Hello.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika. Shall I share them with you?
Sure.
In Marika's own words, hear me, demigods. My children, beloved, make of thyselves that which ye desire. Be it a lord, be it a god. But should ye fail to become aught at all, ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
Interesting. So she says,
Shall I turn
become whatever you want,
share them
but you have to become something. Essentially, you can be whatever you want, but if you fail to become anything, then, well, then you'll be forsaken. And I'll be right back. I might end the stream afterwards, we'll see. You know what? Yeah, we are out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye. And sorry I'm ending it fast.